Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to SmackDown Live. Live and sold out from Greensboro, North Carolina, and we are going to get off to the perfect start as we get the perfect 10. Tye Dillinger in action. It's been a long time coming for Tye Dillinger, but it is WrestleMania season, and WrestleMania season means one thing, and that is opportunity. Tye Dillinger looks to take his tonight as he takes on a man that is heading to WrestleMania already, Adam Cole. Thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me here tonight. This is the Blue Brand as we are on the road to WrestleMania, as I previously stated, and well, quite simply put, tonight I have the distinct displeasure of calling the so-called main event of the evening, the paid presentation by Elite Sports Management. It is Chad Gable's Elite Sports Management in-ring debut. And of course, Mr. Chaos Heel has been absolutely nowhere to be found ever since Brock Lesnar busted up the party just a few weeks ago. I understand that he refuses to be anywhere where Brock Lesnar potentially is, which probably sums up the whole group as a whole. But as a distinct professional, I will be calling the main event. And here we go as Adam Cole, on a more positive note, comes down. He is, as I mentioned, heading to WrestleMania already for the Money in the Bank ladder match. Adam Cole will face names like Luke Harper, Roderick Strong, Samoa Joe, Tyler Breeze, the future of the industry, and we find out this week on Monday Night Raw who will round out the six for that six-man Money in the Bank ladder match when Cien Almas takes on an opponent of Shane McMahon's choosing to determine who else will get their chance to almost guarantee themselves a world championship. It's got to be said, because that Money in the Bank briefcase can be cashed in at any time, anywhere, either brand, which is absolutely massive. It applies to both world champions on both Raw and SmackDown, which makes very, very interesting viewing in the weeks prior. You can hold that briefcase for a full year until it's next up for grabs at WrestleMania. It's Adam Cole and Tye Dillinger. Look out, Adam Cole. Oh, look out. Ducked under the clothesline. And he's sharp. And you've got to be, at this time of year, you've got to be right on your game. You've got to be really sharp. You've got to be all over your opponent. You can see Adam Cole already with the aggression towards Tye Dillinger. Imagine what a win here would do for Tye Dillinger. I mean, you've got to try and slot him in somewhere, don't you, if he gets a win over a guy who's already got a WrestleMania spot. Look out, Dillinger. Fires back with those left arms. Tye Dillinger definitely with the size advantage over Adam Cole. Oh, look out. There's a beautiful enziguri from Cole. Tye Dillinger finds himself down on the mat, and there's almost a super kick, kind of big boot hybrid there from Adam Cole. Right on the chin of Tye Dillinger. Now Tye Dillinger though, oh look out, Dillinger showing some aggression here. Thez press. Into those right hands, shades of Stone Cold Steve Austin, who we of course know is the host of WrestleMania. He will be there. Oh, look out, Adam Cole bringing him in the hard way. Now Adam Cole off the second rope, a beautiful, beautiful elbow right across the throat of Tye Dillinger. Now Adam Cole, look at this. Oh, good Lord. Stiff shots from Adam Cole. And he is on fire tonight. Cole wants Dillinger to his feet here. And Adam Cole might be looking to put this one away. Hooks him up. Uh-oh, Dillinger in trouble. Reverse DDT. And Adam Cole firmly in control. It's Cole now. Oh, look out. Elbow right to the heart, driving the air out of the lungs. Tye Dillinger. Dillinger's found himself in a little bit of trouble here, but Dillinger now, oh God. A knee from Tye Dillinger, and now Dillinger throwing the boots in. Tye Dillinger looking to try and shoehorn himself a place on this WrestleMania card somehow. Oh, look out. Another shot, and another one. And Dillinger backs him up into the corner, and Tye Dillinger is on fire here. And so's this crowd. The 10 chants start up, and Dillinger, oh no, he may have wasted a little bit too much time. Backstabber. And Adam Cole. Oh, look out. No, 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 no. Oh, the knee to the face. The knee to the face on the button. Last call for Ty Dillinger. Adam Cole wins it in impressive style. Have a look at that. Oh, God, if he hits anyone with that at WrestleMania, it will be curtains. And Adam Cole is fired up, and I do not blame him. He's heading to WrestleMania with all the momentum in the world. Will he be the man to climb the 20-foot ladder, take down that briefcase, and make himself almost a guaranteed future world champion? Massive stakes. Absolutely massive stakes, but wait a second. Well, there's another man who's going to be in that match, and it is that man there, Roderick Strong, who might be just coming down to get a closer look at his opponent for Mania. And it looks like they're poised to go here. Roderick Strong, Adam Cole, the history is there. And Roderick Strong strikes first. Strong strikes first, and here comes Cole. It's breaking down already. Everything's on the line at WrestleMania. Adam Cole, oh, lines him up. And oh my, here comes Samoa Joe. Joe coming down to get a look as well. Joe in the ring, hammering away on both men. And Joe says, don't forget about me. The referee jumped back in the ring to try and separate him. And Joe sends a hell of a message. My God. Well, as we found out on Monday Night Raw, Emma is poised to call out Nikki Cross here tonight. And it seems as though Peyton Royce certainly doesn't feel like that's a good idea. Emma actually apologizing. Peyton Royce has been pretty loyal. There we go. What? Oh, man. Well, that's still to come, ladies and gentlemen. The women's champion taking matters into her own hands, and she will be calling out Nikki Cross here tonight. Will Nikki Cross show up? We still have business to take care of, ladies and gentlemen. And this match is for the European Championship. Bobby Roode with a real chip on his shoulder ever since No Way Out, when he was brutalized by Brock Lesnar after Bobby Roode was given the opportunity to book himself a spot in the World Heavyweight Championship match at WrestleMania, which is now official. It'll be Brock Lesnar versus Apollo Crews, but Bobby Roode was never eliminated out of the Royal Rumble. He confronted JBL about it, and JBL said, look, I see your point, but you're going to have to earn your way into that match. He gave him a match with Brock Lesnar at No Way Out. Bobby Roode, I think he would probably be the first to tell you that he was absolutely dismantled by the Beast Incarnate. And Bobby Roode came back with a chip on his shoulder, and instead of asking for a spot at WrestleMania, he's going to try and take one here tonight, because I can officially tell you, ladies and gentlemen, there will be a European Championship match at WrestleMania. Shane McMahon saw what happened with Hideo Itami and Pete Dunne on Raw with the TV title being added to WrestleMania, and he has one-upped them. And he said that the European Championship will be defended at WrestleMania as well. So Bobby Roode has really put himself in an ideal position to shoehorn his way onto the show eventually. It won't be for the world title, but he may well be defending the European Championship at WrestleMania. Massive, massive news from the desk of JBL. And well, Bobby Roode, he knows now that this match carries so much extra importance, so much more weight now that Bobby Roode knows that a spot at WrestleMania is on the line. Massive atmosphere, big fight feel. And don't forget about his opponent, Sami Zayn, who has been in some of the greatest matches we've seen here on SmackDown in recent times. And you'd reckon this might be absolutely no different. Who's going to go to WrestleMania? Oh, listen to this place erupt for Sami Zayn. The European champion arrives in Greensboro to a massive reaction. Sami Zayn hits the ring tonight as a fighting champion. He said to JBL a few weeks in a row, really, that he will defend this title any place, any time. It doesn't matter against who either. So when Bobby Roode attacked him, Sami Zayn said, I have absolutely no question that I want to fight Bobby Roode, but I have absolutely no question at all that I want to defend the European Championship when I do it. And Sami Zayn is all about taking the fight to his opponent. We know what he's got in the locker. But has he got enough to take out the glorious one here tonight? This crowd is absolutely on their feet here in Greensboro. That's what it's all about. The European Championship, which we now know, as I mentioned, will be defended at WrestleMania. But who will be defending it? Look at Bobby Roode, supremely confident all the time. Will that confidence get him the victory? And Sami Zayn, he's feeling it as well. Both of these men, veterans of the industry. Both of these men have been in these big match situations. Bobby Roode takes a deep breath. The referee will hold the title aloft. And this has a real pay-per-view feel about it, this match. Bobby Roode, Sami Zayn, European Championship underway. Two collar and elbow tie-up. Bobby Roode forces him back. You can see the size difference pretty much non-existent. You'd have to give the speed advantage to Sami Zayn. Perhaps the technical advantage to Bobby Roode. Sami Zayn now backs up Bobby Roode this time, and that's the power display on display as the referee has to separate them yet again. Bobby Roode is going to be a desperate man here as he throws Sami Zayn in, and oh, look out, there's a clothesline, and Bobby Roode with that aggression to start this match. As Bobby takes it to Sami Zayn now. Settle in, buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. This could be a wrestling clinic from both of these veterans. Fighting for a spot on the shelves shows there. Beautiful counter there from Sami Zayn. I reckon we'll see a fair bit of that as Zayn. The Irish whip here sends him to the outside, and Zayn, oh, look out. Missed it though. Bobby Roode saw him coming and then lit him up with a clothesline. And Sami Zayn already rolls to the outside. Bobby Roode not going to give him any time to move or breathe here. Double axe handle, and Bobby Roode is fired up. And he's going to, well, he was playing to the crowd. And before he could get out the glorious, Sami Zayn with a brainbuster on the floor, and Sami Zayn himself now into the ring. And Zayn might be willing to take a count out if it means heading to WrestleMania. But I don't think that's within Sami Zayn's makeup as he flies over the top rope. That's not what Sami Zayn's about. He wants to fight. He wants to defend that title. Bobby Roode all of a sudden has had the tide turned after he got off to such a great start in this match. Zayn sends him off the ropes, ducks under. This is the speed advantage of Zayn. Jumps over the top, looking for the calf kick. Couldn't find it. Got sent out of the ring again by Bobby Roode. That is just ring savvy from this veteran Roode. Bobby Roode now, look out. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Into the barricade goes Sami Zayn. Into the barricade. Uh-oh. Oh, no, not again. Oh, God. Sends him into the barricade yet again. And Bobby Roode has Sami Zayn exactly where he wants him. Sends the underdog from the underground into the ring here. The Glorious One. Staying right on him too. He's learnt from his mistakes. Now Rude up to the middle rope. Oh, God, dropping the knee down right across the cheekbone. And now Bobby Roode plays to the crowd. Rude now. Again, though, look at that. Wastes too much time, plays to the crowd, and now all of a sudden Sami Zayn's on the second rope, stalking Bobby Roode. And it was Bobby Roode's own doing as Zayn on the second rope. Oh, leaps up to the top rope. And with a crossbody, takes down Bobby Roode. The pace of this match has been absolutely electrifying as Sami Zayn absolutely lighting him up. Speaking of electrifying. Zayn now, bounces him off rope. Assisted suplex, perfectly executed from Sami Zayn. And Zayn going to go to the top. Zayn going to go all the way to the top. Oh, no water in the pool for Zayn, though. No water in the pool for Zayn, and Bobby Roode knows he's got him where he wants him. On the apron. Now Roode. Going to bring him in the hard way. Not very much fun for Sami Zayn. The neck breaker takes him down. Now Roode can pick his moment, and this is more Roode's speed. This is exactly where Bobby Roode needs this match to be if he's going to capture the European Championship. And you can see him now, he's slowing the pace down. Throwing those knees into the side of the skull of the Canadian Zayn. Oh, God. Hard shot. Both of these men Canadian. It's Bobby Roode, look out. Oh, sent over the top by Sami Zayn. That's that fighting spirit that we know he has. And now Zayn, look out on the apron. This is a dangerous spot for Roode because Sami Zayn can take flight. And he hits him with a hard double axe handle. Picks up Bobby Roode. And now, oh, look out. Sent him off the apron. And Sami Zayn playing a little dirty here. Not usually his style, but Zayn wants him to his feet. And Sami Zayn might be looking for some more high-risk offense as Zayn. Uh-oh, look out! The moonsault, the springboard moonsault, as only Sami Zayn can. Takes out the Glorious One. And now Zayn sent him in. Zayn, oh, look out. Sami Zayn taking absolutely no prisoners. I think we're at a count of 7, but Sami Zayn's going to break the count. That shows you everything you need to know about Sami Zayn. Breaks the count. Doesn't want to win by count out, even though he probably could have. Zayn taking it to Bobby Roode here. Sends him into the corner. And now Zayn taking his time. And Zayn fires up right in the face of Bobby Roode. He says, I'm going to put you away, but Roode saw him coming. And I think Roode might have been thinking Spinebuster. And Sami Zayn now gonna fire up. Sami Zayn off the ropes and a drop kick. Sami Zayn is coming into his own here in Greensboro. Sami Zayn firing up. Wants Bobby Roode to his feet here. And he's thinking Blue Thunder Bomb. Blue Thunder Bomb. Can't hold it for the pin. May have been a mistake. Has the cover 1, 2, no. And maybe that split second may have cost him this match. He couldn't hang on as he usually does to put the legs over the shoulders. And that may have just cost him that little extra second of recovery. But Sami Zayn ain't gonna let him recover. As Sami Zayn, we've seen this from him before. Roode in trouble. Sami Zayn with a tidal wave of offense. Bobby Roode was spiked on the floor. There's pretty much zero padding. 1, Roode in trouble. Zayn retains though. And again, the little bit of time that it took to get him back in the ring may have cost him. Zayn fighting back. Shot after shot after shot. Zayn sent to the outside, but Roode with a last gasp effort here. Fires back, and now Bobby Roode takes a headlock. He's getting desperate. Zayn's thrown pretty much everything at him. And now Roode, hard shots here. Roode getting desperate. It's Bobby Roode now, but again, Sami Zayn sends him to the outside. Again, Zayn sends him to the outside, but Rude will not be denied. European Championship and a WrestleMania spot on the line. Both of these men trying to take it to each other. Oh God, Rude uses the barricade. As I said, he's getting desperate. Needs to do something to keep Sami Zayn at bay here. He was building that momentum, and now Rude might have him in trouble, thinking glorious DDT, but Sami Zayn says no. Takedown, and now Sami Zayn, submission. Submission locked into Bobby Roode. He may have to give it up. He may have to give it up, but Rude, no, finds the strength to kick out. Literally kicks out. And now Rude with a reversal. Rude hooks up Zayn. What is this? Oh my God. TKO. Zayn might be out. 1, 2. He's done it. No. Classic match. Rude desperate. Rubs his face in disbelief. Can't believe it. Oh God. Another shot. Zayn is on the rack here. Bobby Roode's going to another gear, but Zayn fights back again. Zayn fights back again. Oh no. Oh no. Sami Zayn has it locked in deep. He's got it locked in deep in the middle of the ring. Bobby Roode in massive trouble. But Roode, oh, brilliant counter. Absolutely brilliant counter from Bobby Roode. And he gets Sami Zayn up. He gets Sami Zayn up to his feet. And yet again, hammers away on the back of the head. But Zayn says, ain't no way. Ain't no way. I'm giving it up. And Zayn with a chop. He may have thrown his last punch. Zayn is exhausted. Roode is exhausted. He couldn't even follow up that chop. But Zayn will fight on. Zayn will fight on. Sends him off. Roode misses the clothesline. Zayn misdirection. Turns him inside out. Into the cover. 1. Is that enough? It could end at any time, but not now. But not now. And Zayn slumps in the corner and wonders what he's going to do here. Shot to the spine. But Roode, yet another counter. Yet another counter. How deep are these two willing to go? Roode hooks him up on the shoulders. Another one. Another TKO. The referee has to check on him. But Roode is going to take him up. Is it another one? Roode. Oh God. Bobby Roode has snapped. He's snapped. And Roode is trying everything he can to put away Sami Zayn and nails him again. And Zayn is struggling to the corner. Roode with the overwhelming offense. Zayn with really nowhere to go. And look at this. Bobby Roode just choking the life out of Sami Zayn. And the referee was threatening to disqualify him, but Roode let go. And Bobby Roode is really destroying Sami Zayn now. The spine buster is on the button. Zayn is on the rack. Bobby Roode's feeling it. Sami Zayn in enormous trouble. Trying to fight back to his feet here. Bobby Roode smells blood in the water. And Roode nails it in the midsection. We know what follows. Zayn's done. Zayn is done. Glorious DDT. The cover. Referee perfect position. 2. And we've got a new champion. No, we don't. Sami Zayn, gut check time, comes to the party. Zayn will never quit, will never die. Roode hammering away on Zayn. Zayn's got literally nothing left. He peeled the shoulder off the canvas. Oh my God. Bobby Roode just busted open Sami Zayn with several right hands to the face. And Zayn has a crimson mask. And Bobby Roode is unrelenting. This match may have to be stopped. And Bobby Roode ain't gonna stop until the referee steps in. And I think he should. Zayn in massive trouble. Zayn in massive trouble. But he's gonna fight on. Zayn's gonna fight on. He hooks up Roode. No, Roode. Oh, what a counter. That may have been the last ounce of energy that Sami Zayn had left. Bobby Roode with the cover. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. The feet are on the ropes. The feet are on the ropes, for God's sake. Bobby Roode cheats. How did the referee not see that? Bobby Roode couldn't get the job done, couldn't put Sami Zayn away. So he cheats. Unbelievable. What the hell has gotten into Bobby Roode? Look at this, clearly on the middle rope. And Sami Zayn with literally nothing left couldn't kick out. And it pains me to say it, ladies and gentlemen, but we have a new European champion, and that is complete and utter garbage. Bobby Roode cheats to win the European Championship. And that is just complete rubbish. What? What the hell? That's Chris Jericho! Chris Jericho! What the hell is he doing here? Chris Jericho just dropped Bobby Roode. What? Well, I can't believe what I've just seen, ladies and gentlemen. Well, there he is. Chris Jericho comes out of nowhere again. Wow. Apologise for that language. Jericho wants a spot on WrestleMania, and he's going to do it because he can. Wow. Wow. Chris Jericho. We were talking about a chip on Bobby Roode's shoulder. Jericho seems to have one as well, but ladies and gentlemen, we have to shift gears because this has combustible written all over it. The women's champion has taken it upon herself to call out Nikki Cross, and this, well, I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go. Emma looks so pissed off. And Emma. Waste it. Oh, wait. Wait a second. Look at the... Oh, my God. Oh, no. No. Wait a minute. Is that... That's Peyton Royce. That's Nikki Cross. No. Oh, God. Not again. Not again. Is that Stephanie McMahon's office? Well, instead of coming out and confronting Emma, Nikki Cross has struck again. Well, ladies and gentlemen, next week we have a massive final show before WrestleMania here on the Blue Brand as Jeff Hardy chooses Braun Strowman's opponent at Braun Strowman's own request. He wants an opponent chosen by Jeff Hardy, and that happens next week. And also what will happen next week, the 3 members from SmackDown that are involved in the Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania will all face off. Adam Cole, Samoa Joe, and Roderick Strong. It's all next week. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. As I said earlier in the show, it is my distinct displeasure to have to call the Elite Sports Management main event. And yes, as ever, I have Eric Bischoff in my ear. How are you, Eric? Yep, I understand. This is Chad Gable's ESM in-ring debut. And I've never doubted this man in terms of his in-ring ability. I respect him on that level, but I have to say, the way that he was entered into the fray here at ESM is a little bit of a joke. But I have to remain professional. I have to call this down the middle, ladies and gentlemen. And Chad Gable is certainly, without question, one of the biggest and best up-and-coming stars here in this company. But who is his opponent? Oh my! You've got to be kidding me! Oh my goodness! Cedric Alexander has come back to the scene of the crime. And Cedric Alexander has accepted the challenge. He's going to walk into the Lion's Den here tonight. And Cedric Alexander is going to step up to the plate. Well, I don't know if you orchestrated this or not, Eric. I'm hearing that this wasn't the plan. But Cedric Alexander is here, whether you, Eric Bischoff, or you, Apollo Crews, or you, Chad Gable, like it. And it's put up or shut up now. The man who was slighted out of his position in Elite Sports Management, which I reckon could be a blessing in disguise, gets his opportunity, and yet again, oh no, there's no backing away now. Chad Gable trying to escape the ring yet again, but Cedric Alexander absolutely having none of it. Eric Bischoff is no longer in my ear. I don't know where he's gone. He might have gone to fire someone. Oh no. Cedric Alexander misses, and Chad Gable going to take the opposition to task here over that mistake. And oh no, set him off the stairs. And Chad Gable sends Cedric Alexander. And well, as I said, ladies and gentlemen, I feel like I have free reign over Elite Sports Management at the moment. Eric Bischoff, I heard him drop the headset to undoubtedly see who made this mistake of letting Cedric Alexander come out here. Maybe they're not as smoothly ran as everybody says, as Cedric Alexander tries to take it to Chad Gable, who seems up for the fight here pretty surprisingly. But look out, Cedric, unbelievable athleticism. Sends Gable off, ducks under, and now Alexander over the top and hits a drop kick. And all of a sudden, a little bit of a reality check for Chad Gable. It's Gable, oh no, take it down. And now Alexander drops the elbow, lowers the boom on Chad Gable, but he misses now. And Gable, he was looking for another German, couldn't find it. Cedric up to the second rope. Oh, Gable recovers, brilliantly done. Hot start to this match. Elite Sports Management distracted by the fact that this was not the original plan, this was not their picked opponent, but Chad Gable, really surprising me that he's actually showing And he is willing to fight whoever steps into that ring. Can't begrudge him that. I tell you what, he's got a hell of a fight on his hands here. Extra motivation for Cedric Alexander as he was brutally exited out of that tournament that he fought so hard in. Handpicked Chad Gable because of the actions of Chad Gable. Because of the attack that he agreed to perpetrate on Bray Wyatt. It was a premeditated attack. We even heard Mr. Chaos Heel. He knew it. He was in on it. He was in on the whole ruse. It was never Cedric Alexander that was going to be picked. There was never going to be a competitive match to end this once they had made their choice. Chad Gable was willing to do the dirty work for Apollo Crews and give him a free pass to WrestleMania by taking out Bray Wyatt at No Way Out. And well, Chad Gable is reaping the rewards by wearing the black and gold now. You can't argue with what they do for careers, but it's the way they do it that is disgusting, as Gable has just slowed down the pace of this match and he's starting to work away on Cedric Alexander now. And Alexander is in some really big trouble here, and look at that perfect execution from Cedric Alexander. As Gable has Alexander crawling up, and look at this. Gable just screaming to himself, screaming to this crowd here, who are firmly behind Cedric, and oh, there's a DDT on the button. Chad Gable now plays to the crowd. This place is red hot here tonight. ESM paid main event. I do not have Eric Bischoff in my ear. I do not have Apollo Crews in my ear. This was not the intended match, but Chad Gable is making the most of it here. That competitive spirit cannot be denied. And look at this. Oh, God. Took him over again, and Gable almost just toying with him here. Can't argue with the fact that they go to another level once they join this company. They get into those training facilities. They have Eric Bischoff, who's you cannot deny he's a mastermind. I don't agree with the way they go about things, but the way... Oh, look out. Here comes Cedric Alexander, though. This is his chance. Double drop kick. Can't argue with the results. We are in a results-driven business, and can't argue with the fact that Apollo Crews is the World Heavyweight Champion right now. I will not acknowledge it as the ESM Championship, as this mob does, but look out. Look at that perfect execution there from Cedric Alexander, and now he has Chad Gable exactly where he wants him. Imagine Gable was to lose his first match under the ESM banner, but that was absolutely brutal, as Gable was sitting up, still got that crossbody, and now Cedric, oh, look out, no water in the pool though for Cedric Alexander, and now Chad Gable gets him up to his feet, and Gable, look out, Northern Lights suplex, perfectly executed, hangs on, and Gable, oh, brilliant strength from Chad Gable. Hook of the outside leg, referee in position, has he done it? Chad Gable, no. Cedric Alexander is going to fight on. This is the match that everybody wanted, that we never thought we'd get after the heinous attack from Apollo Crews. As Chad Gable was anointed. Gable now hooks up Cedric Alexander and hangs him over the top rope. Gable, you can sense the frustration here creeping in. This was not the intended match. This was not the plan. Somehow, some way, Cedric Alexander must have pulled some strings backstage somehow. And he's out here for this match. Alexander looking to get that one-up. Trying to get another one-up on Elite Sports Management after he was unceremoniously dumped from the group. After putting his heart and soul on the line here as Chad Gable now reversal. But again, Cedric with a reversal of his own, and now Alexander hooks him up, but another counter, and Chad Gable, look out, straight jacket German suplex, on the money, Gable into the cover, that's enough, one, he's got him two, Cedric done, no, he's hanging on, and Gable absolutely furious. Gable absolutely furious, hammering away, can't believe it. You have to admit he's taken this in his stride, and it's been a hell of a match, but Gable seems to have lost it here. And what is he doing? What is Chad Gable doing? For God's sake, no, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Chad Gable has a chair. Oh no! Here we go! Business just picked up. Bray Wyatt. Oh, wait a minute! Apollo Crews is there! They knew he was coming! And Bray Wyatt knows he's in big trouble! Surrounded on all sides! And for God's sake! They saw him coming! And ESM getting the jump on Bray Wyatt! They came prepared! And Chad Gable taking orders from the leader, from the jewel in the crown of elite sports management, the World Heavyweight Champion Apollo Crews. This match has been thrown out, I'm guessing. Well, they play by their own rules, but this is outrageous. And oh, here we go. I've got Eric Bischoff back in my ear. For God's sake. Ridiculous. But you cannot deny the fact that they knew he was coming, and now they're just destroying Bray Wyatt here. Bray Wyatt showed up, but Apollo Crews and co were ready. Oh no. Hey, wait a minute. This is too far. And Apollo Crews directing traffic. God almighty. Bray Wyatt may have crushed throat. And elite sports management tearing apart the former champion. And look at this, Apollo Crews looking over at Chad Gable. Picks him up. And now Crews sends him to the outside. This is ridiculous. Now, you've gone too far. Fair enough, you were ready for Bray Wyatt. That's all well and good, but now, as always, they take it to the next level. And elite sports management, like a pack of thugs, going after Bray Wyatt, and they're going to inflict more damage! Well, speaking of damage, you better get into damage control! Because here comes the Beast! Brock Lesnar! This place has come unglued! Lesnar on his way down to the ring! And he's going to come and get some! Weapons or not! Here comes Suplex City! Apollo Crews stares at Lesnar. Gable with a chair. Crews with a kendo stick. Brock Lesnar just with two bare fists. And here we go. Oh, Gable bounced off him. Oh, but Crews from behind. The numbers game. Crews cracked him in the back of the head, and he goes after him again. But Lesnar coming back. Lesnar coming back and destroying both members here. Lesnar taking apart Crews, taking him apart, looking for an F5, but he can't hit it. Crews with a reversal. Oh God! And he cracks Lesnar over the head, and now Crews showing aggression unparalleled to anything we've seen. And he helps up his comrade. And Crews panicking here. Bray Wyatt down, pretty much unconscious, unable to breathe on the outside, may have a crushed larynx. And now Crews, look at him, staring at Gable. And what is this? Crews gonna get him to do the dirty work, just like he did with Bray Wyatt. Oh, wait a minute. He bounced off him, and he turns his focus. German suplex to Apollo Crews. Brock Lesnar ain't gonna go down without a fight, but again the numbers game. How apropos that, oh no, oh wait a minute, the Beast gonna fire back again. Apollo Crews trying to get Chad Gable to do his dirty work again. But that doesn't work with the Beast. It doesn't work when you're face to face with a monster. And now Lesnar, another German suplex. Lesnar will not die, will not go down without a fight, but Cruz from behind again. Cruz from behind again. And Apollo Crews looking to finally put the beast away. Hooks him up. Oh no. And a cruise control to Brock Lesnar. A cruise control to Brock Lesnar. And now the dust may have settled. The beast almost had them both on the rack. And look at this. Collapses him into the corner. And Chad Gable. Oh no. He might be thinking Chaos Theory. Can he get him over? Oh my God. Oh my God. Working as a unit. They may be as close to unstoppable as what we've seen. They won the battle tonight, but the real war is at WrestleMania. The beast ain't gonna stay down.